Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Here's the rules to my Nuzlocke run. Pause the video if you gotta read them. Boop.
Hello everybody, it's Tim Friend back with some more Pokemon. That's right, I don't know how long it's gonna take to get through Victory Road. I don't remember this part at all, so I'm just gonna do it now. And then maybe I'll have to take a break to do some grizzly grinding for the Elite Four. But I want to get it out of the way, because, you know, there's going to be a new Pokemon game coming out soon. I'm excited. Some people aren't excited. That seems like a whole lot of their problem. Not here. Not going to have any of that not excited energy on this channel. Tim Friend, the most uwu Let's Player, perhaps in the universe. The uwu universe. Oh, Jesus Christ, that hurt. That hurt me. You know that I love fucking shit-ass puns and profanity, but the uwu-niverse it's just terrible. Just terrible. But we do get to go through the Victory Road, which means we're going to run into a lot of ace trainers, I'm going to guess. And while normally this would be like, oh, swimmer, they've got all the fucking... My first instinct was to say swim-type Pokemon. You know, all the swimmins type Pokemon. All the water-type Pokemon. And we get to the cool trainers, we don't even know what they could have. They have fucking anything. But it's a randomizer, so being a cool trainer is not like the craziest. You just fucking be a swimming's trainer and have this rad-ass Dusknoir. Ain't like your fucking cool trainers or ace trainers or whatever the fuck they're called in this gen. I don't remember. Get out of here, Oscar, with your Dusknoir that I think is very cool, and I want one of them. All right, what's your item, Hargan? Oh, Hargan's got an amulet coin. Let's take that item off of Hargan and let's give it to a Blessiny. I'm giving it to Blessiny for shits and giggles. I'm just gonna lead with Blessiny for a little bit. It's not like a huge fucking uber strategy for this. It's just Blessiny's probably one of my best pokers. So leading with anyone else, it's fine, but we're gonna have to do a little bit of switching more, and I don't want to do that. In the meantime, we can give Hargon some strong bones, and give Melody some strong bones with that Moo Moo milk. Did I mention last time that apparently that milk shit is my god. What's out here? Cub one. It's a dang Cub one. That like milk making you bone strong is like it's fine for it. It's just not like the god fluid that American marketing circa the 1990s made it out to be, and that's wild to me. I don't know if like that's the power of advertising means I might never accept that milk is not just some kind of bone enriching mega food that happens to come out of cow udders and then put some preservatives in there because it needs to go a long way from my cow udder into my open and waiting mouth. Get out of here, Cherim. Make me sad, Cherim, because your sunlight form is really cute, Cherim. I wish you had the ability to drought from the randomizer. That would make you at least different, Cherim. Let's use Shadow Ball. Sudowoodo's a rock type. I always assume that rock types have high defense. I wonder if that's true. I'm too lazy to do research, but are there rock-type Pokemon that don't have above-average physical defense, excuse me, for their, I guess for their base stat total? It's like Onix and Geodude, the OG rock types, had such like massive physical defense surpluses. It sort of struck a chord in my brain. What's a rock type from Johto? Did Johto come up with any new rock types? I don't remember. I don't think so. I mean, it's Steelix technically is a new rock type, but that's just an evo of an existing rock type. So I don't count that as a new one. Woo! Woo woo! Woo 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 woo! Staraptor. Calm down, Staraptor. You're hurting my big dragon. My big dragon that I left in against a rock type, with rock being like one of the fucking 3 weaknesses that my dragon has. I want it to be a cool dragon, but you're out here hitting it with your big bird body. Jimbus Crimbus. It's that critical hit. I don't want that critical shit. Get out of here. Crikey, mate. That's a big hit you got from your Staraptor. That was a kind of a melange of Australian and New Zealand, but I don't know if I've ever done an accent on Timfrin that has been good. And I don't mean like, oh, this is a morally correct accent to do, because, I mean, doing fucking accent humor is always riding that ragged edge of the old racism train. So I just don't think I do them very accurately. Excuse me, lady. Talk about your breathing. Hit me with a Pokemon. Yay, she's got a beach ball shaped like a Voltorb. Nidoqueen? That Pokemon can learn Surf. Isn't that fucking weird? I do love how off the rails that the game had placed in Gen 1 with Red and Blue. How fucking wild they were with letting Pokemon learn TMs. It was like Nidoqueen and Nidoking and Snorlax could all learn, I believe they could learn Surf, which is pretty fucking wild considering what Pokemons can and cannot learn Surf at this point in the gens. Like, they would not, I don't think they'd put, I mean, okay, you can use like Linoone to Surf, I think? Is that true? Can Linoone Surf? But that's Gen 3. I cannot see them now doing like, oh yeah, Yungoos? That bitch could surf on fucking Ice Beam. Hell yeah, he's a rodent. Let him fucking carry you across the waves. Even though there's no surf in Sun and Moon, but whatever, man. You're not my real dad. Porygon Z, that'd be scary if I knew it had been TM'd, but since it has not, it's not that scary. I'm sorry, Porygon. You got a very high special attack. You just Tri-Attack is not going to cut it against good old Blessiny. You have Discharge? Why do you discharge? Oh, well, that was not very exciting, Porygon Z. Magnet Rise. Just kind of felt like you ran out of shit to do, didn't you, Porygon Z? Well, get out of here, you big galoot. Porygon Z was this generation, wasn't it? It was a Gen 4 Pokemon. It's so strange that they were like, Porygon 2? What if we did that, but like more? What a strange choice to make Porygon Z. I'm not opposed to it. It's just, Gen 4 had its thing where it's like, we're coming out with evolutions for a bunch of Pokemon that feel like they need evolutions. Like Weavile and like a different Pokemon that I can't remember. What's another fucking Pokemon that they came out with another evolution for? Togekiss. And then they're like, you know what hasn't gotten enough love? Porygon 2. And they're like, well, isn't Porygon 2 like an expression of you giving love to Porygon, who didn't get enough love in Red and Blue? And it's like, well, yes, but what if more? And I think Porygon 2 isn't like terrible. Neither is Porygon. They're just kind of like fine. Arguably, I would say they are both in the sort of same area that Sneasel would have been had Weavile not existed. They'd be like, well, it's kind of okay. It's definitely a cool looking Pokemon, and then you kind of smile and shrug at your friend that insists on using it on their team in the first place. But Porygon 2, I think, helped a lot with that, and then they're like, well, what if more? What if more? Porygon Z, who's got a big old pile of special attack, and we got no legs and 2 arms, and then kind of like a little daily bopper at the end. How do I get to this item? I have to go around the bottom? I don't want to go around there. There's Weaviles out there. It's scary. Hey, look at it. It's coming right for me. It's arguably it's running away. I do like the concept of these Weaviles just doing the fucking like anime-ass sprinting across the sea. It's like they run so fast that they can run on the water, and that's just how cool Weavile is. And then I throw out Donphan, and he sinks like a stone. I don't know how I could possibly use Donphan in the middle of the sea, but whatever. Use Strength. Oh no, Metal Claw, darn dang. That's another 17 points of damage to Ava. What are we gonna do, Ava? Oh, Strength. Whew. You think, no, wow, that was miserable. That was like miserable. Get out of here, Weavile. You're with your strangely tanky self. Maybe it's because I'm now using a stab move and it's only 3 levels lower than me, but whatever. These roll out and only use the 1 Peepus. Why didn't you use Icy Wind before? I thought you'd grown out of Icy Wind because you used Metal Claw like 3 times. You ding-dang Derulo. You ding-dang Jason Derulo. Get out of here. I don't want to see any of those claws anymore. Except you, Hargon. You are the only exception. It's by Christina Perry, I think. What? Oh, it's the Versus Seeker. Whoops. Did not mean to use that. I've been playing a lot of different games. I've been playing the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. I've been playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses. They all have different fucking control sets. So it's very difficult for me to remember which button does what sometimes when I jump into one of these ding-dang games. God, Breloom, so fucking cool. I don't think I have a spot for you on my team, Breloom, but maybe if someone dies going through Victory Road, which is possible. There's a lot of strong trainers in there. Anyway, with your mind reader shit, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to hit you with that quad effective fly. I got a dragon, mother bitches. Get out of town. I don't want to use a max repel. I don't want to keep fighting these Weaviles and Brelooms and Cub ones. Alright, next time on Tim Friend, I'm going to get that fucking item. Bye, everybody.
Tim Friend.